Wellness Rhythm Show. Find your rhythm. Live your wellness.
Y'all, let me tell you, I tried a cold plunge last week. I lasted maybe 30 seconds. My whole body was screaming.
Right, so the wellness world is currently obsessed with cold plunges, but is it worth the discomfort, Emma?
That's what I want to know. Does it really work, or are we all just freezing for fun?
Today we're diving into the science of cold plunges, separating the facts from the hype.
Okay, so first, what even is a cold plunge?
Essentially, brief immersion in cold water, typically between 50 and 59 degrees Fahrenheit. People do it in tubs, rivers, specially designed plunge pools.
And the claims are wild. Everything from boosted immunity to better sleep to weight loss.
Right, here's what I've learned. A lot of the hype is based on preliminary research. Some studies do suggest potential benefits, but they're often small scale or lack rigorous controls.
So, what benefits actually have some solid science behind them?
Some evidence suggests cold exposure can stimulate the vagus nerve, potentially improving heart rate variability and reducing stress. A 2018 study in the journal Temperature looked at the effects of regular winter swimming on adaptation to cold.
Ooh, stress reduction sounds good. But is that just because you're distracted from everything else while you're freezing?
Brilliant point, Emma. The shock factor definitely plays a role. There's also an increase in norepinephrine, a hormone linked to alertness and mood elevation.
Norepinephrine? That sounds intense. Here's the thing, though. How much do you have to do it to see benefits? Am I signing up for a daily torture session?
Consistency appears to be key. Many studies involve regular cold exposure, not just a one-off plunge.
Okay, that's good to know. What about the immunity claims? I feel like everyone is talking about that.
There's some evidence that cold exposure can increase the number of certain immune cells. However, it's not a magic bullet. A balanced lifestyle is still paramount.
So it's not going to cure my kids' constant colds, got it. What about for older folks? Are there any specific benefits for the 50-65 plus crowd?
Interesting, you ask. Some research suggests cold exposure may improve glucose metabolism and insulin sensitivity, which could be particularly beneficial for pre-retirees managing their health.
Okay, that's compelling. How would someone realistically integrate this into their life? I mean, not everyone has a fancy plunge pool.
Start slowly. Cold showers are a great option. Gradually decrease the temperature and increase the duration. Even 30 seconds at the end of your shower can be a good starting point.
30 seconds. I can maybe handle that. From another angle, David, what are the downsides?
Potential risks include hypothermia, especially for individuals with certain medical conditions. It's crucial to consult with a healthcare professional before starting cold plunges, especially if you have cardiovascular issues.
Good point. Don't want anyone shocking their system too much. And let's be real, it's just unpleasant.
Right, and that's a valid point. It's not for everyone. The Wim Hof method is popular, but it's vital to follow instructions carefully and listen to your body.
Okay, so not a miracle cure, but potentially helpful with consistent practice and mindful approach.
Precisely. Remember, it's one tool in a larger wellness toolkit, not a replacement for a healthy diet, regular exercise, and adequate sleep.
This brings us to the like and subscribe ask. Y'all, if you're finding these deep dives helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps us keep the Wellness Rhythm Show going.
Right, we appreciate your support.
So the big takeaway? Cold plunges might have some benefits, but temper your expectations and listen to your body. Start slow.
Exactly. Approach with cautious optimism and a healthy dose of skepticism.
Thanks for joining us, y'all. Remember, wellness is a journey, not a destination.
Indeed, and perhaps slightly less shivering.
This show is part of the VoxCrea.AI system. If you want a show like this for your organization without building it yourself,
go to VoxCrea.AI and request a sample episode. This podcast is powered by